Hello, this is Danny Green. Thanks so much for joining me for this sixth session of One and Done Weight Release. The name of this session and what we accomplish in hypnosis is it projection? So you may know what projection is. Sometimes when we're dissatisfied with ourselves or our life, we see our dissatisfaction sometimes in the lives of other people. Rather than focusing literally on how we feel, we are dissatisfied with other people, kind of projecting how we feel about ourselves. Now, this isn't always true, as one of my clients pointed out. So that's why I asked the question, is it projection or not? And the point of this session and the emotional healing that I help my clients achieve is really to have self-love and self-acceptance. Because if we have that, we're so much stronger emotionally and physically and mentally when we can really be at home in who we are. One of the ways I achieve that is with my clients is that I go through a mantra that I've written and also a process of finding out what you deeply value. So the mantra is called the I am me mantra. And the steps of it are I am here, I am able, I am me, and I am infinite. So each of those steps has some instruction and additional information, but that's a beautiful mantra just to move through to a place of self-acceptance and self-love. Another strategy is that I have clients before the session write down 12 things they love about themselves. And sometimes people can't come up with 12, so I help them fill out their list. And then they are supposed to, from that 12, take 6 things that are important to them that they love about themselves. And then from those 6 things, they choose 3 words. And then from those 3 words, they choose 1. And then I help clients see that they can focus on those 3 words or that 1 word as really their guiding principle of their life. Will this situation bring these 3 things into my life, or will I be moving, further away from those things? However, everything that we do is a lesson learned. They're really things are either life-giving or life-draining. I don't really focus on right and wrong because that is relative according to culture, according to, our zip code and a lot of different things. And so I really focus on living a life of love at all times and living with joy and peace as much as I can. So my 3 words when I did this journaling for myself were loving, calm, and healthy. And it's so interesting because I have so many different little health routines to be the healthiest I can, and it takes time throughout my day. But I realized when I wrote my list that healthy was third. And actually, what's more important to me is that I'm loving and calm. And then what's the most important to me is that I'm calm, that I stay calm. And as much as I can, I think that projects, peace and love and joy. So even doing this for myself, I was able to understand what I absolutely value. So in the Is It Projection lesson, I have my clients go through that. And then in hypnosis, I have a 7-step strategy where we can understand the gift of our shadow. So there are things that we love about ourselves that help us just manage our lives, and we tend to focus on those things. And then we tend to hide or not become aware of the things that we dislike about ourselves. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. It's just going to pop up. Or if you were to go through your day hiding a ball behind your back so that no one could see it, you're going to spend all your time hiding that ball. And that's sometimes what we do with the things we don't like about ourselves. And so this 7-step process that we use in hypnosis helps us acknowledge some of those things and really find the gift in everything about us, those things we love and the things that we hide. Now, I want to remind you, in hypnosis, you are in total control. You can say whatever you want to say. If there's something you don't want to say or admit, you absolutely don't have to. I'm there as a guide to respond to what you bring into the session. So there really is no judgment. You are in total control. So I know sometimes admitting the things that we hide can feel difficult, but you're in such a relaxed state and such a kind of loving, trusting environment that you will express whatever you need to express for your healing and well-being. So I also have at the beginning of my post-session journal sheet, which I give to my clients after the hypnosis session, a quote from Sue Morter from the Energy Codes. So Sue, in her book, she relates that she went through something super difficult, and these are her words. Sobbing, I grabbed a hold of my chest, my belly, clutching my core. Then these words came into my head. If it all goes away, at least I'll have me. Let me say that again. If it all goes away, at least I'll have me. In that moment, in the midst of my tears, I felt the greatest sense of joy that I have ever felt. So the author finally was joyful in who she was, and the life circumstance that she was facing didn't compare to the joy that she felt when she realized, at least I'll have me. And really, with this projection lesson, that's really my goal, that people will come away feeling really full of self-confidence and self-love, which is going to help them in all areas of their life, um, and especially their health journey. So that is everything that I wanted to share with you with the Is It Projection session of One and Done Weight Release. We're not talking about location zones or time zones for these last two sessions, because we have already accomplished that in the first 4 sessions of One and Done. And you know, the other thing is that if my clients do feel like they need additional emotional healing for anything that's going on in their life in the future, I do have just intuitive sessions where you just show up with what's bothering you and we figure it out. So that's also an invitation for additional hypnosis. So thanks so much for joining me for this 6th session of the One and Done Weight Release. The next 2 videos will address the food list and the success principles that I have for the rest of the program. So I look forward to seeing you. And if you're just checking out the program by watching these videos, do book a discovery call so that we can get started with One and Done Weight Release. All right, I love you so much. Honestly, I do love you. Namaste. The divine in me celebrates the divine in you.